welcome to a day in the life of the average Aboriginal. I am LostPhoenixWolf and welcome to my channel. Today is January 1st. Yes, it is now 2016. Just got back into town. As you can see, I'm in my crappy room again. And I'm going to be doing some unboxing of the Xbox One and show off my new phone. And I have the neighbor boy with me, that's Video Ghost. And we will get back to you in just about a minute. Thank you.
We got an Xbox One here. Over here we got the front of the box with some of the games it comes with and some minor details about the console and the contents inside this box. Pop this open here. You got the console and you got this little box which contains all the accessories and all that sort of stuff. So set this off to the side, set the console off to the side, and look at these accessories real quick. First off in the box you can see all your games. They are download codes. Set those off to the side. We have the controller here. We do have two AA's. It's nice to see that Microsoft actually did something right with this console. Besides this very beautiful controller, way better than 360. Put that off to the side. We do still have the massive power brick, but that doesn't really matter because it's going to be sitting behind your entertainment center. It does come with an HDMI cable, which is nice if you want to play HDMI out of the box. Here's the power cable that goes and plugs into your power brick. And some manual stuff. Well, that's it for this side of the box. Go over to the console itself. We have foam stuff.
I gotta cut that out. Shit.
There is this stuff over. So take that off real fast. Here is the console, the brand new Xbox One, now sporting that new matte finish. She's pretty sexy, huh? Here is your power button, your eject button, and your controller sync buttons on the side here. There is two USB ports in the back of the console, right here. There's an HDMI in and an HDMI out. There's another USB port on the side here. Pretty much it. Alright, well over here we have, once again, the manual. Here we have, what's this called?
Ori.
Yeah, okay. We have Ori. Pretty good game from the reviews I've read about it. Some more manuals and stuff. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Heard that's a pretty good game. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, I'm pretty sure it's called. Have not seen any reviews on this, but I bet it's good. Looking at all the other Tomb Raiders. And more about the box over here is, one second. that over there like that for you guys. Once again, the front of the box, some of the contents, the side. 1 terabyte, this is a 1 terabyte console. Says all what it comes with. The only downfall with this console, and this bundle in particular, it does not come with a mic, but which is no big deal for Lost Phoenix because I think he has a Turtle Beach. The only thing I don't personally like about the console is its big size, but you know what they say, the bigger the console, the better it is. More, like, I think personally it's better than the PS4 software and internally, but that's just my personal opinion. This is the cover of the box, nothing really special, but it does still hold some valuable information on it. Shows all the games here, which the box itself only shows 2. The power brick also has that 2-tone look with the half gloss and the half matte. Pretty nice. It's just standard HDMI cable. And power cord plugs into your power brick. 2 Duracells, which Duracells are actually pretty good. So I guess that concludes our unboxing of the Xbox One. Stay tuned for more content. And don't forget to smack that like button and subscribe. Rigid. Alright, here we have the look at the brand new iPhone 6 Plus in silver. As you can see here, we have this nice OtterBox on it. It does have the fingerprint sensor. It is rocking iOS 9, which is pretty nice. Runs very smooth. I definitely recommend going to your local iPhone supplier and picking one up. Fairly good deal right now going on, depending on where you live in the country, or what country for that matter. It does have an 8-megapixel camera with True Tone flash. As you can see, Lost Phoenix has this awesome fire background with his custom, even has some Pac-Man ringtones. Maybe later on he can show you sometime. But it's pretty nice. I personally like it. It's better than my phone. I got a 5S. As you can see, the size difference between the iPhone 6 Plus and the iPhone 5S. It's massive. It's a behemoth. And with that size comes some pretty good internals of the phone. Has 128 gigabytes, which is really good for a cell phone. These are now a larger speaker, which is really good. It's really loud. To measure the phone real quick for you guys. I'm going to move this out of the way real quick. Alright. The phone itself is roughly around 17 inches, you would say, Phoenix?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Width would probably be around 8 inches. Now the screen would probably be around 12 inches high and about 7 inches wide. So it's 5 by 7, like I said. I thought it was. Grab this up for you real quick. Alright, we're gonna put the iPhone off to the side real quick. Go back to the Xbox One and some of the games Phoenix picked out when you went to go purchase it. We have Fallout 4, which is a very good game. Definitely recommend picking it up if you have the money. Grand Theft Auto 5. Personally, one of my favorites. Way better than the 360 version. A lot more content and some way better DLCs. And then we have Battlefield 4, which is a pretty good game. I personally haven't played it, but someday I probably will. Read some good reviews about it, and looking forward to playing it in the future.
Yeah, the only game that's not there right now is that new Gears of War, the remastered edition. My cousin is playing that right now in his room.
Yeah, I've heard from him it's pretty good. So yeah, definitely recommend picking up some of those games if you have some money sitting around and you're in the market for some new Xbox One games.
Well, that is the unboxing. Thank you. So that was the Xbox One's unboxing that we just did. I was kind of a little bit speechless here because I was trying to think of what I was going to say here. Well, in the earlier part of this video, there was specifications of the iPhone 6 Plus. I believe it's a 10 megapixel camera, but the quality of the camera is a little bit better than the other ones, like better than the iPhone 5. So I like it anyway. I got a good bargain. I bought it on unboxing day and I saved myself under $200. Well, a little more than $200 I saved on it. And as for the Xbox One, I was hoping to save $100, but I didn't get a ride to where I needed to go to. And I was supposed to get a ride in the morning, like early in the morning to get there at the front door, but that ride didn't show up. So I was trying to get a different ride, but that ride never even came about either. And I ended up having to walk all the way there. It was like an hour and a half there in the cold, an hour and a half back. But I got it, and I would have saved a little bit more. But since I saved more on the iPhone and spent a little bit more than I thought on the Xbox One, it still evened itself out. And I was going to spend about $450 on one and then $600 on the other, but I ended up paying under $400 on one and almost $600 on the other, so it was still under $1,000. Anyway, so that was the neighbor boy. I was only going to show the unboxing. He wanted to be a part of that, and I don't know if you still see it behind me, but it's there anyway. I might hook it up tonight. I'm not too sure. Right now I'm just, I don't know. Right now I'm just, kind of relaxing. It's pretty late at night. I might get some sleep soon. Wake up maybe tomorrow and get some of the video logs up. But I most likely will be going and paying my bills and getting my cat stuff and some groceries for the house. So, that's what I gotta do, and I'm gonna try to get the all the video logs I have saved up on my laptop switched over to my desktop. I have to go through USB that way, and if I have time tomorrow, I'm gonna try to get it done. But if not, I will get it done on the 3rd. Because I'll probably be busy tomorrow, and then I'm going to hang out with neighbor boy a little bit. I'm not too sure about anything about a bonfire or not. It's a little windy. It's a little cooler out there, It did snow a little bit here. It snowed a lot in the other city, but not really say much to worry about saying, not to have a bonfire. It's later tonight, and I told him, I said, no, I'm not really ready for a bonfire right now. I'm just going to do a video log, get that in today, and to see, well, I did the unboxing, of course, and, I'm going to put it aside until I do have a little bit of time to game. I might game on the one game, not the newest one I've got, but I got a deal on 3 games for like $50 from an internet deal, and the internet deal did do a good job. I mean, didn't get ripped off, you know. Didn't fully get a chance to test it yet, but I'm pretty sure, you know, disc looking great, you know. Not too sure if these download cards are even available or anything like that. And, you know, if I don't, then I don't, you know, as long as the games will work. I gave my cousin the one game because I'm not really into sports, so I just gave him that game for Christmas, like Merry Christmas, here you can have that. For Christmas present, he got me a new calendar. You don't see it in this video right now, but there's going to be a time probably I'm going to switch the camera around to a different angle, and you'll probably see my calendar up. As you can see, well, you probably don't know now until you watch the other videos, but until you watch the other videos and then you come up to this one, you can see that my cold is just about gone. I mean, you know, I kind of have a little bit of the, you know, a little bit of a sore throat. Not really a sore throat, but, you know, I can tell that, you know, it's not really my normal voice. But anyway, you know, I took the, I have bleeding sinuses every year. And, you know, when it's cold, warm, and it, you know, it kind of messes up my sinuses. And, it, you know, it like blocks up, and then, you know, it drains when I sleep, and, you know, it just builds up, and then gets so bad that the end results, it starts to bleed little by little, day by day. My, you know, the sinus mucus that, you know, I try to find a way to get that out of my sinuses, and, you know, it comes out in big globs. So to get, so I got all that done. You know, I had some medication help with the sinuses. I mean, it was, I thought it'd be done within a few days, but, you know, it dragged on for a few days more, and like, okay, whatever. And I mean, it's not dragging on for 10 to 14 days like it usually does, and not really much like any blood in the mucus. But, you know, that's done. You know, I was taking I might as well just say I was taking Halls, taking the strongest Halls I like because it helped me out with my lungs. I do have the old puffers that I had from a couple years ago, but apparently that one thing has expired 3 months ago, and the other one expired 6 months ago. So I was going to attempt to take it to help out my lungs. So, just thinking about my lungs and, you know, the sinuses kind of make me want to get a cough out there. So, I was going to say now. So yeah, you know, new system is the Xbox One. Didn't really have that money for the Christmas Boxing Day or whatever, and I had built up credit on my phone account, so I got them to send me some, like, half of that back so I could use it for Boxing Day, because I was waiting for a family member to give me some money for, you know, my Boxing Day, and that didn't help out. So this is the new year now, and I'm not letting anybody any friggin' money at all. Nobody. I don't care. Your dog's dying, your cat's dying, your child's sick in the hospital. I can't do it. I can't lend anybody any money. You know, I thought I was the last person I could probably trust. I understand. You know, he's got his family stuff and blah blah blah. You know, he knows he needed that money for Boxing Day, and it just, you know, he didn't give me the money that I needed. And there's another person, you know, that pisses me off, and that person owes me a bunch of money too. To have it now, I probably can get my tower fixed. But now I have to wait still a couple months on that, and then the next thing is going to be my tower. And I'm thinking about maybe getting a PS4. You know, maybe, maybe. Not really worried about it. You know, I'm really an Xbox person. I got a lot of Xbox games, and well, we'll break it down. I got maybe 5 to 10 regular Xbox games. I've got 102, 103 Xbox 360 games. I have now, I think, 5 Xbox One games. You know, I'm not going to really spend a lot of money on that. You know, I'm just going to try to keep up with the collection. There's a certain collection that I'm trying to keep up with. And trying to, you know, you know, a true gamer, you know, buys all the games that, you know, he's supposed to, you know, that he's affiliated with. But, you know, I'm kind of switching back and forth from like 3 different styles, and it's kind of hard to keep up with it right now. And then there's, you know, some other ones that came about that I'm still trying to, like originally I'm trying to keep up with, you know, some of the old Rockstar games. And, well, I don't know what you can do on that. I mean, I try to get some certain games, you know, to my collection. So after, you know, neighborhood left, my cousin gave me, you know, some leftovers. You know, I couldn't resist the leftovers. You know, even though like I've been gone for the holidays, I'd lost nearly 6 pounds. You know, not even trying. So now I'm at 200.5. Past 5 years it was around 300 pounds. 305. So, like, not this January before, I was about 262. And this January, now I'm 200.5. So I've lost almost 65 pounds. And, you know, I'm not even trying. I'm just eating, you know, having healthier choices. Not really 100% healthier food. I've been eating, you know, like differently. I've been, you know, before, like, I didn't really care about my health. You know, I didn't really care about, you know, the way my life was going. You know, if I were to live or die, I was at the point that my depression was really bad. So now I'm just eating, you know, eating because I'm hungry, not to get stuffed. I'm not going out there and gorging myself on, you know, fatty junk food and stuff like that. And well, just about, you know, a lot better choices. You know, I don't go to, you know, the restaurants a lot. You know, like all you can eat restaurants, like I'm preferring to. I don't go to, you know, grab a burger every day or every other day or once a week. You know, the burger joints I maybe see maybe every few months, maybe even that. But, you know, tonight it was I'm about to just say it. You know, it was poutine. It was a fairly big meal. You know, I didn't really eat much today because I've been you know, I was, you know, busy with my cousins over there, and then, you know, my one friend said, okay, we're going to be in the area and within an hour, get ready. So I had to pack all my stuff and make sure I don't forget anything, and hopefully I didn't forget anything that I can think of. So I didn't really eat much there. You know, I had, what did I have? I know I had a waffle for breakfast, like a waffle and a pancake. And so after that, you know, it's later in the evening because, you know, I went over there and, you know, showed off my new cell phone to neighbors in there, you know. And, you know, neighbor boys got, like, happy. You know, he didn't really believe me that I got the latest iPhone, and it's, you know, it's bigger and better than his. As you can see in the earlier part of this video, that, you know, it is bigger and better than his. So, you know, it is possible he is jealous. So, so I got the Xbox One, you know, terabyte. He's got Xbox One terabyte, and he got somewhat a better deal than me. You know, somewhat. You know, I still got the, you know, the Fallout 4. You know, I still got that. I have the other Fallouts, and you know, I don't have. I don't know. I've never looked in it to see where the other Fallouts are. It just Fallout 3 in Vegas and the 4th one, and not too sure where 1 and 2 is at. If I can get that for the original Xbox and it'll play on the 360, then I'll get it, you know. That's it, you know. There's some things, you know, were backwards compatible, where the Xbox can play on the the original Xbox will play on the 360, but some of the games I've just tried recently has changed now. I think it's because of the newest Xbox 360 that I got to replace my old one is closer to the Xbox One because it's same style. And you know, my old one went to my cousins, and maybe that will play the other backwards compatible other games from the Xbox, the regular Xbox. But I don't know. Do what I can do in the future, I guess. Let's see. Oh. So, the cats were happy to see me. You know, I did a quick intro on this, and you know, Neighbor Boy was here. I did retake it a couple times because he was laughing because, you know, he's here in the flesh, you know, listening to my, you know, the intro of you know, my first vlog, you know, a day in the life of the average Aboriginal. So, you know, he's watched some of my videos, and you know, like he said, he's a critic anyway. He doesn't think anybody's gonna really look at my videos. Nobody really cares about it, you know. People are gonna pass by the videos, you know. Nobody's gonna really comment, you know. Nobody's gonna become a subscriber, but you know, it's still early on yet. Like I said, I'm not a, you know, I don't have all the technology, and I'm not gonna become a internet tycoon. Not internet tycoon. Sorry, a YouTube tycoon. Like there's a top 3 in there that, you know, they've got close to, you know, 100 million subscribers. Well, yeah, 100 million subscribers. They're getting really close to that. Well, not too sure what to say on that now. Saying, yeah, well, you know, he was here, and I had to retake it, and you know, I got it out of the way. And you know, I wasn't too sure, you know, to film his face or not yet. I'm not going to probably reveal his face until a bunch of times, and then, you know, then you know, I might you know, include him in some of my one of my daily vlogs. But I told him, I said, I just, you know, he wants to see this you know, Xbox One get opened up instead of it sitting on the shelf or waiting days and days and days, because sometimes I'm just too busy, and new devices will sit there for days, and there's, you know, I got one game that sat in there on the shelf for like 6 to 8 months. I knew it was there, but I just was busy in the summer. So eventually, you know, opening up, and they said, wow, you know, you had this long, you know, and you know, there's a lot of criticism. I'm not even bothered to spell it out right now, but there's a machine over there that's been sitting there for a couple of years, you know. I'm not really interested in opening it up yet. And not too sure. Leaving things in the boxes. I don't know. It's just the idea of having things new, you know, in a box, and I appreciate it and having it, and spend, you know, I've saved my money to spend on that, and then, you know, eventually open it up. Anyway, I'm going to just wrap this up, and if you guys like this video, please do hit that thumbs up. Please subscribe to me. You may share this video on your channel if you like. You may tell well, please do tell your friends and family about me. I'm glad you guys watched the video. Hope you guys, you know, wherever you guys are, you know, in the world, you know, morning, you know, afternoon, evening, like wee mornings, or, you know, after midnight, whatever time it is you guys watch this video, I thank you. And you guys have a nice day, you know, whatever time it is. Bye.